This is 5 on your side at noon. Focused on you.
And we are following breaking news at noon. A standoff in St. Louis is over. For the last 3 hours, a SWAT team had a home in South St. Louis surrounded as a man threatened U.S. Marshals. Thanks for being here at noon. I'm Kay Quinn. Just about 3 minutes ago, a man surrendered and walked out of a house. He'd been holed up on Albion Place, that's near Lafayette Park. Police tell us a portion of Jefferson Avenue is still closed. 5 on your side's Diamond Palmer is on the scene. She's getting information from police there. Diamond?
Well, Kay, just moments ago, we saw police take a man into custody and put him inside of a van. I'm going to step out of the way so everyone can see what's behind me here. Still a very active scene here in South St. Louis. As you can see, the ambulance is now coming to check on that man. We have seen dozens of law enforcement officials here on this scene and even dozens of onlookers trying to see and get more information about this. Now, according to police, St. Louis County Police Department officers were assisting the U.S. Marshals and attempting to take a wanted suspect into custody at the home and the 2300 block of Albion Place. If you know where this is, it's not too far from Lafayette Square Park. A SWAT team was requested to the scene. They said his name over and over again, trying to get him out of the house safely and as well as answering the phone. And again, just moments ago, he came out with his hands up. We did not hear any shots fired here at that moment. Earlier, I spoke to neighbors who were shocked to see the large police presence.
It's unfortunate. I mean, I go walking over in that park all the time, and it's never like this. I've never heard of anything such, not in this neighborhood.
Now, just bringing you back here to the scene now, like I said, still a very active scene here in South St. Louis. Even businesses across the street near South Jefferson Avenue have closed. We have a command center, including police and fire, in those parking lots, still trying to keep the scene safe. We will continue to update you with this breaking news on air and online. Reporting live here in St. Louis, Diamond Palmer, 5 on your side.
All right, thank you, Diamond. Also developing in St. Charles, 2 people are dead following an apartment fire. We're told crews responded to the Sherman Square apartments this morning and found 2 people trapped on the first floor. By the time firefighters were able to kick down the door, the residents had died. 1 firefighter was taken to the hospital with injuries. No word on what caused that fire. A traffic accident leaves at least 1 person dead in the Metro East. Illinois State Police say 2 vehicles were involved in the crash this morning in the southbound lanes of Interstate 255. This is just south of the Route 157 exit. Police closed the interstate for a while as they investigated what led to that crash. Police are looking for the driver who hit and killed a person and then drove off. The hit and run happened last night on Mackenzie Road near Alpine Drive in Afton. Investigators say the driver was heading southbound and took off after the accident. The victim died at the scene. New information now about the 5 people killed in a house fire in Ferguson. This was the scene yesterday morning on North Clay Avenue. 5 on your side's Megan Kernan has an update on the victims and the investigation.
The house fire killed 39-year-old Bernadine Prusner and her children, 2-year-old Millie, 6-year-old Jackson, and 9-year-old twin girls Ellie and Ivy. Last night, more than 24 neighbors, police officers, and others came together to hold a vigil for the family just down the street from the home. Now, St. Louis County Police tell us investigators from bomb and arson and homicide detectives are all looking into this devastating fire. It started just before 4:30 yesterday morning at the home on North Clay Avenue. Fire crews from 4 different departments battled desperately to put it out. Prusner and her 4 children lived in the home for about 6 years. Her father tells us she was an author and professor and taught early childhood education at Lewis and Clark Community College. Ferguson Police Chief Troy Doyle says the tragic scene deeply affected responding officers. Prusner's father says he was just with his daughter Sunday night for dinner and says the family is just completely devastated. Reporting in Ferguson, Megan Kernan, 5 on your side.
Right now, investigators are looking for the cause of a fire that left 4 families homeless. Crews responded last night to the Paddock Village Apartments on Culpeper Drive. This is in Blackjack. They went back a second time overnight after the fire rekindled. No one was hurt. Police believe a shooting outside the Walmart in High Ridge last night is a result of a domestic situation. The Jefferson County Sheriff's Office says no one was hurt, but bullets did hit several vehicles. As of right now, there have been no arrests.
And turning our attention to the weather. Wow, this is still February. Doesn't feel like it. Seems like spring has already arrived a month early. It is sunny right now in St. Louis and almost to that high that we were at yesterday. Yesterday we jumped up to 59. We're at 58 already. And a little bit of a breeze out there. A south wind at 5 to 10 miles an hour will be the general wind throughout the day. So a nice afternoon. Current temperatures already Berkeley coming in at 60, Mascoutah 59, Pacific at 60. And we might go a little higher than that 62 there, but it's in the 60s today and that south wind very comfortable. There it is, City SC, the stadium, and the game tonight. The pitch, the match, taking the pitch at 7 o'clock against Houston. We've got 51 for you at 7 o'clock and in the 40s during the game in a very light south wind. It is a beautiful evening, but it's jacket weather for sure. We'll talk about thunder chances later this week. Coming up, Kay.
All right, we'll see you in a few minutes. Thank you, Jim. Happening today, we'll get more information from Missouri Governor Mike Parson about his plan to provide aid at the U.S.-Mexican border. All we know right now is that he plans to deploy resources and National Guard troops to Texas in support of Governor Greg Abbott's Operation Lone Star mission. This comes a few weeks after Parson and 13 other governors traveled to the southern border to see what's happening there firsthand. FEMA plans to spend nearly $500,000 to buy out several flood-damaged homes in DeSoto. According to our partners at The Leader, the city manager received a notice that the agency wants to buy and demolish 5 residential properties. The homes chosen for buyouts are based on past flooding occurrences and interest from the property owners. Still ahead at noon, details about a computer issue keeping students in the Francis Howell School District home for 2 days. And the Beatles taking biopics to another level. The plan to release 4 separate movies about the Fab Four.